Good morning and welcome to 30 Ways, 30 Days. Susie Jacobs, and I'm here coming to you from the Blue Mountains today. And I'm wishing you a happy and wonderful Monday morning. It is 11:07, and at 11:07 for 30 days, we're coming to you to unpack and test the assumptions that can undermine our confidence and really create stress and unhappiness in life. So we're testing these assumptions, and it's about thinking differently. Good morning, Tom. Lovely to have you here. How was your weekend? In fact, I want to ask all of you how your weekend was. So if you joined us on Friday, we were talking about having a guilt-free weekend. So if you were able to spend the weekend and do it guilt-free, I want to see love hearts. I want to see big, juicy, wonderful love hearts, because that means that you were able to notice stress-free. Good on you, Tom. You were able to notice a feeling. Remind yourself that a feeling is not a fact, that it passes through your body in 90 seconds, and that in doing so, you can let the feeling go and be present in the moment. You see, when we talk about undermining confidence and creating stress, it is our inability to be present and enjoy the moment, which creates so much havoc for us. So when you can identify a feeling, let it pass through your body in 90 seconds, remind yourself you always have a choice and that you choose to be there, right then you can make another choice about what you choose to do later on that day. Good morning, Tom. Guilt-free weekend. I went back to bed until 11 a.m. on Sunday. I love that. Bronte, stress and guilt-free. Yeah, you're letting those feelings pass. And when you do that, you are in control. You are empowered. You see, this is not about affirmations. This is not about the road to happiness. This is about understanding how you operate as a human being. And when you learn how to operate as a human being and what happens on the inside, and we're going to be talking about this in just a moment, you're empowered. When somebody else does it for you, disempowered. Oh, I got a thumbs up. Thank you. Any signs you're there, come over, say hello. Love to know that you're out there and you're joining me as I come to you from the Blue Mountains, where I spent a guilt-free weekend. So we are on day 10 of 30 Ways, 30 Days. You find us here at 11:07, Monday to Friday, for 9 minutes as we test assumptions, unpack your assumptions, and find out what could be getting in the way of you really living the life that you love. Day 10 is about why no one can ever rain on your parade. No one can ever rain on your parade. And this is what I mean. If I wake up one morning and it's raining, and I have the most gorgeous, lush day planned, and I plan to be sitting in my gorgeous green velvet chair at home, reading my favourite book with my slippers on and my dressing gown and a cup of hot chocolate, I look outside and I see that rain and I'm like, boo yeah, did I call it right or what? However, if I wake up that morning and I have a day on the harbour planned, and I got my fancy dress and I got my strappy sandals, and I look outside and it's raining, I'm like, fuck, really? I've got a day on the harbour. What's happening? I want sunshine. So the rain is the rain. How I interpret what's happening and what I'm doing in the rain determines my experience of life. Does that make sense? Can I get a wave or hands up if that makes sense to you? Yeah, the rain is the rain. It has no meaning. It only has meaning once I apply my meaning to it. So if I'm planning to have a day in bed, day on the sofa, Netflix, reading my book, whatever, I think joy, this is amazing. And if I plan to have a day on the harbour, not so amazing. Yeah? Now, knowing that it's never about the rain, it's actually about how I respond, that is what's empowering. Yeah? We can never have any control over what happens in our external circumstances. It will rain. How I perceive that is up to me. And you know what? I can change my outfit. I can put my gorgeous summer dress on with a pair of wellies and rock that outfit and have fun with it. Yeah? The rain is the rain, that's right. I could choose to, dress up, get my beautiful raincoat on. I can change outfits, put a belt on, like make it into something gorgeous. I get to choose. So nothing has any meaning to it. And that goes for feeling sad, feeling stressed. See, no one can make you feel sad. No one can make you feel bad. No one can make you feel angry or bad about yourself. It's what you think. And we were never taught this stuff at school. So I want you to know there's nothing wrong. There's nothing to fix. But holy shit, there's a whole lot to learn. When the external world collides with our internal world, stuff happens internally. We process it, we make it mean something, and we spit it out the other side as our experience of life. And because we were never taught this stuff, when we go to look for explanation and understanding of why we're in a bad mood, why we're angry, why we're upset, we tend to go external. Look to other people around us, our circumstances. But that's only because that's one, what everyone else does, and two, what we were taught. But I guarantee you, when you learn to understand the processes that go on in here, so that it doesn't matter what's going on out there, you have the ability to process it and to be empowered. That is freaking life-changing. It's brain-changing. Think different. So, if you want to test it out, let me know if you'd like to test that out for 24 hours, just to play with it. Because everything we do is around being playful and curious, right? Practice being present, be playful and curious. I want to see some hands up. I want to see some waves. I want to see some love. Give me some love hearts. You want to give it a go? Okay, here's how. Hold on 1 second. It is so important. I've written the steps down for you. For the next 24 hours, you are going to listen to what's happening in here when other people are talking. I want you to start making friends with your internal dialogue. Often we've been taught to quieten our internal dialogue, but I say we need to listen to it. It's who we are. It's how we've created our world. And if we want to become empowered, we want to know what's going on in here. We want to know what we're saying and thinking. So if it doesn't suit our goals and aspirations now, we can change it. Yeah? So for the next 24 hours, I want you to listen to what you are saying about what's going on around you. Next, I want you to write it down. I want you to see it on paper. Something magical happens when we write stuff down anyway. Our brain processes differently. But I want you to write it down because I want you to own it. I want you to be able to accept it. And that's step 3. So you're going to listen, you're going to write. You're going to accept it. That's who you are. At the moment, you get to choose who you want to be. That's the glorious thing. And know that you can always learn to think differently. So if you are up for listening to who you are, so you can make some choices about who you choose to be in the future, if you want to do that for the next 24 hours, give me an activation in the feed. I want to see the words. I want to know who you are because you matter. This matters. If we want to change this glorious world and the outcomes that we create, and if we want to make better stuff possible, it starts with each of us. And that's what we do at Activator Academy. We train people to think differently. Not because it's better or worse. It's useful. It creates lives for us, for our team, for the people who are our clients, to think differently, to have a heightened experience of life. Activation. Go, Tom. Okay, I want to hear back from you tomorrow. So at 11:07, tomorrow, We'll be back here, probably not in the mountains. We're up to day 11 for thinking differently. Now, if what we're saying is speaking your language, it makes you excited, you feel inspired, we want to hear from you. We're taking expressions of interest in our September brain training programs. And all you need to do is jump over to the website, susiejacobs.com. You can get a whole bunch of free resources there, including all the prior 30-way, 30-day sessions we've done. We're keeping them there on the website. We'll post the link in this feed. So go to Susie Jacobs. You can put an expression of interest form in. You can check out prior resources, plus our blogs. Brilliant stuff. Oh, I can't see who it is because I can't see who you are, but somebody is. Anyway, thank you, whoever it is. I will reach out to you afterwards. They're saying complex, but brilliant stuff, but very clear. So thank you. This is for you to do for yourself. It is the definition of empowerment. So think different. Empower yourself. Take back your power and learn how you process so you can process in a way that works for you and really create and choose who you want to be from this moment on. So I want to thank you. It's 11:07, 9 minutes of free coaching, testing our assumptions so that you can create the experience of life that you truly desire. I'll see you back here at 11:07 tomorrow morning. Remember, there's watch parties at 9:07 tonight, 7:07 tomorrow morning. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.